And cancel. Greetings, incels and man-babies. I am Cancel Joe, and today I'm going to be talking about Will Smith. The bottom line is, we cannot allow this strong black man to be held accountable for his actions. In fact, I think anyone who insults Jada's beautiful bald head should be slapped and canceled immediately. Yes, Queen! So I think it's a good idea for us all to get behind Will and defend him like our lives depended on it. Chris Rock's problematic jokes, however, should not go unpunished. So I strongly suggest that everyone get behind those keyboards and start making a difference. If not, you might be the next one to get canceled. What the fuck was that? Before I get started, I'd like to kindly ask that you hit the like button, and please subscribe to the channel for more content, just like this.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
If there's one thing that I've been vocal about on this channel, it's my disdain for cancel culture. Because I do not believe that anyone deserves to lose their job over their words, or because they have a difference of opinion that doesn't fit the narrative. And yes, that does happen all the time, and let's not act like it doesn't. These movements that get people canceled usually start on the cesspool that is Twitter. But something very interesting has happened in the last few days since the slap heard round the world.
What is the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap!
The crowd that is quick to cancel someone over a 10-year-old tweet or a joke is now going on the defensive. And they are now defending Will Smith for assaulting someone on national television. So now they are attempting to flip the entire narrative and put cancel culture back on the other side. And they are blaming people who think Will Smith deserves some kind of punishment for wanting to cancel him. I've even heard people say that Will Smith getting canceled is rooted in racism.
No shit.
Really? Well, first of all, Will Smith is not getting canceled. People like myself, who may be against what he did, are not asking for his career to be over. Yes, it was a little strange for him to receive an award just moments after doing it, but if Will Smith was in a movie tomorrow, I really wouldn't give a shit. And the whole racism argument is as weak as it's ever been, considering Will Smith was once, very recently, the highest paid actor in Hollywood. Now, you don't get to that point unless you have mass appeal.
Give me a white boy, give me a blonde-haired white boy so I can enjoy that shit.
Will Smith was treasured by everyone, and that's part of the reason why I think people are upset with him. It's coming from a place of disappointment. Because Will Smith always felt like one of the good ones, someone we could count on. In fact, I actually hope that Will Smith does what's necessary to get out of the situation he finds himself in, and hopefully starts to rebuild his reputation. And he doesn't need to lose his job in order to do that. He needs to lose his toxic fucking wife, who is the person who got him into this shit to begin with.
But you one crazy ass bitch!
But that's not to say that he shouldn't experience some kind of consequences. Because if anyone else did what he did, they would not be allowed to move past it so easily. This isn't about canceling Will, it's about making sure society keeps the same energy that they keep with everyone else. It's about making the hypocrites on Twitter realize that they don't get to pick and choose what to get upset about. And to be clear, any consequences that Will might face are not coming from Twitter, or not coming from me, they're coming from Hollywood.
It's Hollywood, baby. Who knows what's gonna happen?
I'm just here giving an opinion. It's the Hollywood elite that holds Will Smith's fate in their hands. And I have no doubt in my mind that the Academy and Will came to some kind of agreement, and that's why he recently resigned from being a member. Yes, he doesn't want to be a distraction, but the other part to that is that the Academy, if they were to kick him out of the organization, then they themselves would most likely experience backlash. And you know damn well people would be calling racism if Will Smith was removed from the Academy by the Academy. Because racism is typically the excuse when you want to avoid valid criticism.
Fuck me, right?
But then came reports that upcoming projects featuring Will Smith are now being put on hold, including Bad Boys 4 at Sony and Fast and Loose at Netflix. And why is this happening? Well, Will has himself involved in a very public controversy. And sometimes certain companies don't want to associate themselves with such controversy. It's actually a very common thing.
That makes sense.
Again, it's part of the consequences for smacking another person on national television. I believe that the idea is to let everything play out and then see where we stand at the end of it. The reality is that Will Smith's career is not in jeopardy, nor should it be. These movies will most likely still happen, and in typical Twitter fashion, they will move on because something else will come up that they can whine, bitch, and complain about.
Why do you cry?
And I wouldn't be surprised that if in a couple of months this was all forgotten about, because in 2022, everyone has ADHD. So don't fall for the narratives that are being pushed right now. This is not cancel culture. If the people defending Will right now were against him, I have no doubt in my mind that those people would be calling for his head. I personally just think Will needs to get his shit together. It's that simple. This is just another example of social media giving people a platform that don't really need one. People who can't look at things objectively and act merely on impulse. People who are far too emotional and soft.
S-O-F capital T. Soft. Huh?
And they ignore logic and reason because of it. Cancel culture is an absolute cancer on our society. And the victim mentality is clearly running rampant. And until people learn to embrace good morals once again, this shit will continue to happen. Learn to take a joke, learn to hear a difference of opinion and not get upset, and learn that consequences are not synonymous with cancellation.
You lose! Good day, sir!
So let me know what you thought about all this in the comments down below. As always, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time right here on Real Shift. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Y'all be cool. Right on.